Okay, what's up? So this is going to be a behind the scenes podcast of the first season of Imagination Unlimited. If you don't know what I just said, Imagination Unlimited is a YouTube show that I started, and the idea behind it was to do 5 episodes of something kind of way outside of my comfort zone. And then I tried to interweave like all 5 videos together where one video ended and the other one sort of picked up at that point. So it's kind of like, this sounds, maybe I'm just talking in circles right now, but I've always wanted to make like a TV show or some longer form of video rather than just like a short YouTube video about my life. And that's what I'm trying to do with Imagination Unlimited. And in this podcast here, I'm just going to kind of reflect on how the first 5 episodes went, kind of share with the people that watch it what I'm worried about, what went well, what didn't go well, and just kind of be more transparent with where I'm at in this this crazy life that we're all living. So I guess fun behind the scenes story, just number one, is the name Imagination Unlimited is I stole it from, there was a Yu-Gi-Oh! And sports card shop near my house growing up, and I used to go there and buy Yu-Gi-Oh! Cards, and I actually played in a Yu-Gi-Oh! Tournament there in which I lost and got scammed out of some cards. People were stealing my cards. And I don't know, I love that name. Like I want to get Imagination Unlimited t-shirts at some point. That's like way down the line, maybe like when we hit 1 million subscribers. But yeah, I just really like it as like a brand name almost. And it really represents what I'm trying to do with this show, because I'm just trying ideas, and sometimes it's going to flop and not work, and other times it might work. And yeah, that's how you find out what you like, is by trying things. And yeah, I've always been afraid to try new things, I think, and in certain ways. And I think your boundaries of what's scary for you to try is very individual. So one thing that might scare you a bunch doesn't scare me at all, like sitting in my basement talking to myself for a YouTube podcast. But there's maybe something that you do that I would be afraid to do. So just really exploring that has been fun. Yeah, and the other thing is like, it's been really nice to not be super duper personal in my YouTube videos and kind of be like, hey, this is a show, because at the end of the day, I don't really care to share the intimate details of my life with all these people on here, especially in a YouTube video format. Like a podcast, I feel like is a little bit different because it's more of like a conversation, and there's more like, I don't know. Basically, I don't want to be Casey Neistat. I thought I did for a while, but I definitely don't. The other thing is I don't like sticking a camera in other people's faces when I'm not sure that they want to be in my videos, you know? So yeah, it's been really fun to express the more like sarcastic and humorous sides of myself, I guess. That was really cool, because while the videos might be less like true, I think they're more authentic to me and my personality, and it feels right, I guess. Following your intuition is something that following my intuition has been something that I've been trying to do a lot of as well. And that's hard sometimes, but you know, that we're just trying. What else could I talk about? See, I'm starting to mix up in my head what I have and haven't already talked about. Did I already talk about how the first season was trying to take like 5 separate videos and then like create it into one long TV episode? I think I already did. But yeah, I don't know. I'm having 1 million thoughts right now. I think I definitely have ADHD. If you haven't noticed from how I edit these videos, it's just very quick, very fast, and that's how my mind works sometimes. What else? Oh, the 4-minute time constraint was awesome. Negative, not making money. That's obviously a negative. These episodes of Imagination Unlimited, they're not getting a bunch of views, which is definitely a bummer sometimes. But going back to like, what is the goal here? Am I trying to like further my, like figure out what I want to be doing, or am I trying to get more views? And honestly, it's a combo of both. I would love to triangulate myself and get more in line with what I want to be doing, because quite honestly, I don't know what I want to be doing. I thought for a while, like I said, I wanted to be Casey Neistat. I don't think I want to be Casey Neistat anymore. But yeah, I just think one of the hardest things in life is like figuring out what you're supposed to be and who you are, I guess. I don't know. Says the guy that's talking to himself in his parents' basement. The one thing that's cool is like Imagination Unlimited as a brand. I've already mentioned that. What else? What if I just didn't say anything for the next 10 minutes? I just stared into the camera. Yeah, it's also been really funny to think that there's some people that watch these videos and think that I'm like being realistic, because that's one of the things, like you watch a YouTube video and you there's a presumption in your head that like, oh, this is based on a true story, right? It's YouTube. It's where people vlog and do all this stuff. And it's almost like playing with that format a little bit. Which definitely is not good for employers or family or friends that think I actually did crystal meth. I haven't done crystal meth yet. But yeah, I don't know. I guess at large, like this pandemic has really been a huge shift in my perspective of life and what I want to be doing. And it's just like, if you're not enjoying life, like you're a loser if you're not enjoying life. And but it's difficult to enjoy life. Like honestly, you just kind of get stuck in these ruts or stuck in your ways sometimes, but you realize that there's always a way out. I don't even know what I'm totally saying right now, but it made more sense in my head. Maybe I'll just drink some more coffee and it'll make sense. But yeah, so the first season of Imagination Unlimited, I thought was overall a success. I mean, I put myself out there. I put myself outside of my comfort zone, which is, it always sucks in the moment, but afterwards you're like, hey, you did a good job. And that's just what I'm trying to do. I've been trying to collaborate a little bit more. I've noticed I'm very bad at that. I don't even know why, but I am. So we're working on that. This is making me realize that I kind of miss having a podcast. It's fun to just sit here and talk out loud, and it kind of forms my thoughts. It's like when you sit down and write, you kind of realize things as you're going. Like I think the quote is writing is thinking, and I think talking is thinking as well, because you have to verbalize all of these things in your head and try and make it somewhat coherent for someone else, which I don't know that I'm doing the best job of right now. What else? I don't know. Yeah, I'm just trying to have fun with my YouTube channel, because it's not, there's really no stakes involved. I only have like 300 something subscribers, and just enjoying it and enjoying life, because yeah, it's just, as I'm sure you know, I don't have to remind you of this, the world is fucking crazy. And yeah, I don't know. I'm just trying to be less hard on myself, which is hard sometimes, I guess, to be a little bit meta. I don't know. I felt like I had more to say, and then when I turn the camera on, I guess I really don't have much to say. I'm just kind of talking in circles. But yeah, so I guess that's all I want to say about Imagination Unlimited, season 1. And we'll see where season 2 and seasons afterwards go. But it's been fun to try. I really appreciate everyone's support. I've gotten some extremely nice comments and compliments. I'm not the best at receiving them, but deep down know that it really matters to me, and it means a lot to get support from friends and people I respect. It's yeah, I'm just trying to figure out what I'm supposed to be doing with my life in sort of a public format, and sometimes I don't make good videos, and yeah, it's just putting yourself out there and realizing that you're not always going to be perfect, but that's why you try. You try to be better. And I think that's it for this Imagination Unlimited behind the scenes of season 1 podcast. So thanks again for the support. If you want to follow along with the show, the best thing is probably going to be on Instagram, which is at Imagination Unlimited 365, like 365, like all the time. And I think that's about it. I've kind of toyed with the idea of making a YouTube channel just for Imagination Unlimited, so people don't look at like my Andrew Hudson channel and be like, what is, like, Andrew really peaked in high school, like he's doing crystal meth on YouTube. So I guess if you have any advice, if you if you think I should start a new channel, let me know. I would kind of prefer not to, because I already have a few hundred subscribers, but I'm open to trying whatever. If you have any ideas for episodes coming up for season 2, I got a few in my mind, but I'm trying to not get too far ahead of myself, because I like to move at 100 miles a minute, and then sometimes I kind of got to backtrack. But yeah, I guess thanks for following along with this journey through this crazy world that we live in. And yeah, it's definitely weird being a YouTuber, or God forbid I say influencer, but I think that's sort of what I am doing, or what I'm supposed to be doing. That's of all things in the world, I am an influencer, I guess. I couldn't be of service to others by being a doctor or firefighter or anything like that. I'm a YouTuber. So yeah, I think that's all. So once again, thank you. If anyone's listening this far, that is kudos to you, and we'll see you on the next season of Imagination Unlimited.